stations in one great app. MCBN Media Group app is a must-have app for all global Pinoys who love music. Free to download. Pinoy Radio, today's best Filipino music, plays the latest pop music with a mix of good old throwback OPM hits. Crossway, the right hit music mix. America's Top 40 CHR Internet Radio slides back from the 90s and 2000s playlist. And today, Jeepney Pinoy Radio. Tara, sakay na! Let's rock and roll! The alternative way to listen mainstream and Pinoy indie music, OPM rock, and rap. Handpicked into one great playlist with live and acoustic versions, plus featured Tunog Kalye faves. MCBN Radio, 24/7 of the most listened American and British throwback hits from the 70s and 80s, with live broadcast feature and serving as the voice of the community. MCBN TV, live TV programs and mainstream blogs from great entertainment personalities and social media influencers. Download now. Magkaibang pananaw, kanya-kanyang opinyon. Tapatan. Tapatan. Hindi lahat ng panahon magkatugma. Hindi lahat ng pagkakataon naaayon. Opinyon mo, opinyon ko. Salpukan ng saloobin. Kanton Veloso. Oras na para sa Tapatan. Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern. Time to pump up your weekend afternoons with us. Tapatan, another PinoyRadio.com special on Saturdays. Good news for Tagalog-speaking job hunters with good English. Ideal Talents Staffing Solutions is in need of general labor, assembly and packing, shipper, receiver, forklift operator, office plant cleaners, and warehouse cleaners. The said jobs is available in the following areas: Milton, Mississauga, Brampton, Bolton, Barrie, Vaughan, and Scarborough. Get paid weekly. No resume required, no experience required, and it will be just a quick telephone interview. Interested applicants may visit the website idealtalents.ca or call 647-467-5356 or 647-460-5508. Ideal Talents Staffing Solutions. Apply today. Work tomorrow. Ang programang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Action Honda, where car ownership is made easy. Located at 4334 Kingston Road, Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Come to Action Honda. Whether bibili ka o hindi, it's always a pleasure to talk sa kababayan. Mabuhay!
Great car deals in action. Your Filipino friends ready at your service. Test drive at Action Honda today.
Von Canton, Philip Veloso, Tapatan.
Ayan, good morning sa inyo lahat mga kaibigan. Welcome sa ating weekly program. Welcome to Tapatan. My name is Von Canton. And of course, isang malamig na umaga mula po dito sa Toronto, Canada. Tayo po ay patuloy pa rin na virtual because alam mo na, mataas pa rin ang cases ng ating COVID-19. Siyempre, kasama ko ang aking partner, walang iba. Ayan, partner, pakilala ka na.
Good morning mga katapat dito sa buong Canada and all around the world. Kumusta po kayo? Coming live from Scarborough. Napakalamig at getting ready for the big snow tonight. Ang sabi nila mga alas 10 daw, mag-start na ang ating snowstorm. So, ingat lang po tayo and ingat sa pagdadrive lalo na yung mga nagda-drive. So good morning, happy Sunday.
Alam mo, pare ko, ang sinasabi sa forecast, magkakaroon tayo ng up to 30 centimeters high ng
Yeah.
snow.
So,
Kaya
paano
mamaya,
na lang?
i-ready ko na ang aking snowblower para
Shovel.
bukas, pag ibinagsak ito, ready tayo. Di ba?
Yes. At ang nito hanggang Monday night. So,
Mhm.
matindi to. Marami na namang halo-halo ang papatay.
What do you mean by Monday night?
Hanggang Monday night daw eh. From
So
night,
whole day tomorrow because today is
whole day.
Sunday, di ba?
Yeah, pero hopefully hindi naman ganun kagrabe na ano. So,
Okay. Anyway,
ingat.
batiin natin ang nagse-celebrate ng birthday sa araw na to. Ngayon is January 16, 2022.
Mhm.
Belated happy birthday sa aking 7-year-old na si
Yeah.
Nathaniel. Nung 13, nag-celebrate siya. Dahil pandemic,
Nakita ko
wala
si Big
munang
Boy eh.
bisita.
Malaki na siya.
Oo,
Happy
wala
birthday.
munang bisita. Pero
But you know what?
nakakaraos din naman tayo.
January 18 this year. This
Mhm.
will be our 39th year here in Canada.
Wow!
Our family, yeah. Dumating kami
Congratulations, Katapatan Philip.
dumating kami January 18, 1983. Diba?
Wow. Alamin natin sa ating guest mamaya kung kailan siya dumating sa Canada. Meron tayong 2 guest, mga kilalang personality dito sa Toronto dahil tax season ngayon. We're gonna bring in, of course, Mr. Sonny Martinez maya-maya po. And ipapaliwanag sa inyo kung bakit importante ang mag-file ng inyong mga tax return. At the same time, makakapulot din po kayo ng informasyon kung ano yung inyong mga pwedeng ma-enjoy, yung mga tinatawag na tax credits, and then ano pa ang pwedeng advice ang makuha nyo. So, pwede po kayong mag-comment below sa ating live stream. And tayo po ay napapanood live sa PinoyRadio.com Facebook page, si MCBN YouTube channel, and syempre sa PinoyRadio.com sa ating live stream. Okay? So yan po, no? Abangan nyo yan. Pare kong Philip, kumusta yung ating kumusta yung ating cases sa COVID? Meron ba tayong progress? Bumababa ba o tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung pagtaas?
The news is bumababa siya, and the good thing is yung hospitalization. Kung hindi ka vaccinated, yun ang gumagrabe. Pero according to the statistics, lahat ng vaccinated, hindi siya ganun kagrabe at saka itong Omicron parang regular flu eh. Halos lahat ng tao ng 2 weeks ago, lahat ng makausap ko nag-positive sila. Kahit kaunting sipon, lagnat and everything. Pero ngayon, 'di ba, sinabi nila 5 days na lang, once you tested positive, you're fully vaccinated, you can quarantine only for 5 days. So
yes. And then pwede ka na bumalik sa trabaho.
Yes. Kaya nga
Pero ang problema kasi doon kasi 'di ba vaccinated ka and then 5 days lang yung sinasabing ipahinga mo, mag-isolate ka or mag-quarantine ka and then pwede ka nang bumalik sa work. The point here is syempre may possibility na positive ka pa rin and then pupunta ka sa workplace. So hindi malayong mahawa mo talaga yung mga kasamahan mo kasi walang guarantee na clear ka na. Positive ka pa rin, pinag-isolate ka lang. Siguro mas mainam mag-test ka pa rin. Double test.
Ang maganda, hindi man maganda, kung hindi, ang nakakakuha lang dito sa Omicron na ito is madali siyang makahawa pero hindi naman siya ganun kagrabe. Hindi siya nagagrabe na katulad ng unlike before na pag tinamaan ka, sinabing COVID positive ka, talagang
magdasal ka na.
Magdisgrasya ka, hospital at saka talagang manghihina ka. Ito naman parang lang 2 nights, 3 nights na sipon ka and that's it. Anong ganun lang ang lahat ng nakausap ko na nag-positive 2 weeks ago or ang talagang nahit tayo New Year's yung from New Year's Eve and then since last week yun ang nangyari So
anyway,
we gotta go through this. We're hoping na
ingat pa rin tayo. All right.
Of course.
So marami pong nangyayari sa buong mundo. Ngayong umaga, yung pinapanood ko yung nangyaring tsunami sa may area ng Alaska and California. So baka yung mga iba tutulog-tulog. Yan po, may pumutok na bulkan dyan sa West
Underground,
Coast.
ha? Matindi yun kasi underground. Hindi siya wala
Underground.
sa above ground, ha?
Yes. So,
Underwater
magkikreate
pala,
siya ng
underwater.
tsunami. So, i-monitor nyo lang po yan. So, in the meantime, so tuloy na tayo sa ating programa and let's welcome our first guest. Our first guest is the CEO and President of ZZM Tax and Accounting Services Professional Corporation. He is also a well-known community leader. And syempre, siya po ang incoming president ng AFCA. Yung AFCA, tatanungin natin ang meaning niyan mamaya. Alright? Association po yan ng mga accountants dito sa Canada. And again, minarapat mo naming dalhin or i-guest ngayong umaga, gawa po ng tax season na naman. And kailangan well-informed po kayo by bringing in Mr. Sonny Martinez. Baka malinawan po tayo ng crystal clear. Okay? Hindi kasi yung malinaw lang. Okay, malinaw lang, tango lang eh. Pero yung crystal clear, kailangan na-absorb mo.
Alam na
magiging
talaga.
habitual yan every year, no? Pero pabago-bago kasi yung tax credits eh.
Tsaka yung mga tax
i-claim sa
benefits.
gobyerno. Lalo na ngayon, nag-COVID. Marami kang pwedeng i-exempt siguro. So alam
sa mga
natin,
business.
so let's welcome. Okay? So let's welcome our first guest this morning on Tapatan. No other than Mr. Sonny Martinez. Sonny, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Pati ka muna. Oh, walang audio si biglang nawala yung audio ni Sonny.
Nakamute
now.
ba?
Okay.
There you go. Okay.
Take two.
Sige.
Good morning, Von. Good morning, Philip. And good morning to all listeners of Tapatan.
Yes. Good morning,
Nice to
good
be
morning. Taga Quezon
Sige.
yan, sir, ha? Taga Quezon yan.
Yes.
Bumati ka muna, Sonny. Baka may gusto kang batiin bago namin ibato sa iyo yung mga tanong dito na sinend sa atin. Please go ahead.
I want to greet all my kababayans, especially from Quezon. I'm from Pabgilao, Quezon.
Yes.
And also my
Pabgilao.
friends, Association of Filipino-Canadian Accountants.
Okay, that's really good. Okay, so again, yung may mga tanong, i-ano nyo lang po, i-shout nyo lang dito sa sa ating live stream and feel free to share it as well. Okay, so Sonny, let's start. Why is it important na tayo ng mga nagtatrabaho, nagninegosyo ay kailangan i-file yung tax return every year? Bakit hindi 2 years, 3 years? Bakit kailangan at least 1 year? Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Von, for the question. So I want to start that we are so lucky to be here in Canada. We have a good life here in terms of peace and order and government services. We can enjoy a lot of things that we don't normally enjoy back home. And tax is the lifeblood of the nation. So when you pay taxes, the government will be able to deliver services to the citizens as well in the forms of pre-hospitalization, medical care, roads and bridges, libraries, pre-education, a lot of things. Without us taxpayers, Canada won't be able to deliver that services. So it's a duty of every residents of Canada, not only citizens of Canada, because taxation in Canada is based on residency and not on immigration status, to file the income tax every year. Because of these taxes, because filing these income tax returns will enable us to receive the benefits that is due us, like the GST credit, the Ontario Premium credit. If you are a senior citizen, your old age security, and government, the guaranteed income supplement is based on the income that you report on your tax returns. Kung wala kang pinile na tax return, they will stop paying you the benefits until you file the tax returns. It's always good to file your tax returns on time.
Okay, thank you. Merong mga, of course, ang ating gobyerno ay every year may mga programa wherein pwede nyong i-avail sa government. So, is there any specific programs from the government na Nilaunch nila at the same time, pwede mo namang i-claim sa tax. Please let us know. Thanks.
Okay, we're still waiting for the final announcements, but there are certain things that I can say now.
Mhm.
Like for 2022, for Ontarians, meron tayong tinatawag na staycation credit. So if
Staycation,
you,
I like that.
yeah, since we are restricted by COVID to, to travel outside Canada,
Ayan.
nagbigay ang Ontario government ng staycation credit for 2022 where you can get
Wow.
credit for accommodation that you paid, hotels, campsites, campgrounds, and other types of accommodation. Accommodation lang if
Mhm.
you travel within Ontario from January 1st,
Mhm.
2022 to the end of December 31st, 2022.
May
So,
na-mention kang camp. Kung mag-camping ba ako, makikredit ko yun.
yeah, yung binayad mo dun sa campground.
What do you mean
Oo, pero for
2022, sir?
family yon. For family
Well-
yon. Hindi yun yung parang nag-isolate ka like nung summer. Ganon. Pwede yon?
I think it could qualify, no? As
Okay.
long as
Okay. Nag-enjoy ka.
it's a travel.
Okay.
So ano
That's
yan,
good.
per family ang claim. So you have to present receipts, itotal mo yung receipts, ibigay mo sa
Mhm.
accountant mo.
Mhm.
And if you are single, then you also are entitled to the staycation credit. So that's
Wow. Okay.
something
I'll make
new
note of
for
that. Staycation.
2022. So 2023 filing mo pa ma-avail. But you have to keep your receipts now
Yeah.
para at the end of the year, you can just total everything and give the amount to your accountant. So another thing, do sa mga mahilig bumili ng kotse at may mga negosyo,
Okay. Like lease. Ganon.
yeah, lease or financing,
Okay.
tinaasan na ng CRA for 2022 ang CCA credit. Dati kasi you can buy car and the CRA will allow you to claim CCA based on 30,000 amount or cost ng kotse mo.
Yeah.
So even if you buy something like 50,000, hanggang 30,000 lang ang pwedeng
So
pwede mo
ngayon,
i-claim
tinaas na
sa
nila.
business. Tinaasan nila to 34,000 if
Nice.
you are
Ano
by
saan ang tawag dito?
CCA, capital cost allowance. So if you're using your car in your business, pwede mo
Mhm.
i-claim yung cost ng kotse mo in the form of capital cost allowance. Parang depreciation
So
sa
the
Yeah.
business can apply this too.
Yeah, you can when you file your business tax return, you can claim the CCA in your income tax aside from
Okay.
gas, parking,
Mhm.
repairs, pati yung registration and driver's license renewal. You can claim that in your business if you're using your car or your truck in
For
your
business.
business.
Okay.
So
Good.
kung personal business ang gamit, ano mo lang, i-quantify mo lang how much is business use, how much is personal use. So you can
At bahala
claim.
na yung accountant niyan mag-assess kung ilang porsyento.
Yeah,
Tama?
yeah. Talk with your
Yes.
accountant.
So ang malinaw
For
dito, from 30,000, naging 34,000 na yung pwedeng
yes.
i-claim. Wow. Okay, good.
That is for ordinary car. But
Okay.
if you buy yung electric
Tesla.
car ngayon, Tesla, yung mga
Tesla.
zero emission passenger
Green car.
vehicles,
Okay.
green cars,
Battery.
tinaasan din nila ng 4,000 from 55,000 to 59,000 claims sa CCA.
Okay.
So mas mataas pag zero emission cars or green cars kasi I think that's the trend now. I think in certain year lahat electric cars na to avoid pollution and
Okay.
use of
Good to know.
gasoline. Yeah.
Good to know.
That's
And
good to know.
and last thing na kaka-publish lang. Do you know that 2021 has the highest inflation rate in 18 years? Last October lang.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
pinakamataas na we have the highest inflation rate in 2021 in October. We
Yeah.
have an inflation rate of 4.7%, and you can see that in terms of the prices of commodities. Pag nag-grocery ka, dati mo 100, ang dami na, ngayon
Yeah.
kumukunti na. And even
Yes.
the price of gasoline is rising. Kahapon lang parang nakita ko is 147, 144, 147.
Yeah,
So
taas.
to to match that rise in inflation, tinaasan din ng CRA ang basic personal amount, yung basic personal exemption natin. So ginawa niya ng CRA na 14,000, yung personal exemption 14,398 ang basic personal exemption natin for 2022. Tumaas siya ng almost $600 and that would give you a savings about 2,160 provided that you are on the first tax bracket. So a lot of things are coming up from the
Yeah.
CRA. They know that, nahihirapan na din tayo because of COVID and other economic downturns right now. So we're glad na the CRA is they feel our
Responding and
pain
helping out.
and they are responding. Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
good. Okay, so bibilisan lang natin kasi maraming tanong ito but alam ko naman na nandiyan si Sonny to help out. Sonny, how helpful ang RRSP if they buy RRSP?
Well, it's a good tax deferral system.
Okay.
Kasi if you are earning high this time, siguro if you are at the peak of your career and you're earning high salary, pwede mong pababain yung tax owing mo by buying RRSP.
Mhm.
So RRSP is a good tax deferral system. It's something that the government wanted us to avail para at the end of the year or at the end of your of your career life, you have
Meron kang
something to
asahan.
maasahan ka in the form of money available to you. At the same time, maganda rin tong RRSP if you are a first-time home buyer.
Mhm.
So you can borrow the amount you deposited into your RRSP without being clawed. Ibig sabihin, kasi pag nag-withdraw ka ng RRSP, dinadagdag uli yan sa income mo on the year you withdraw it. Ngayon,
Okay.
kung bibili ka ng bahay and you want to borrow that money to pay for your first time home, pwede mo siyang i-withdraw without being
Penalized.
added back to your income on the year you withdraw it. So
Okay.
babayaran mo lang siya in 15 years sa government and malaking tulong yan kasi ang payment mo is for 15 years. So it would not be much on your cash flow kung magbabayad ka. And also, you can also use that money. Ang tawag nila is lifelong learning. So kung gusto mo mag-second career or embark on another career, pwede mo siyang gamitin din to pay for your tuition without being clawed back again, as I said, without being taxed on the date or the year you withdraw it. Babayaran mo lang din uli yan over a certain number of years. So that's the good thing about RRSP. Now, yung iba kasi, sabi wala akong perang pambili ng RRSP. You may talk to a financial advisor or your accountant. May mga tinatawag silang RRSP loan. So, you will apply for a
Pwedeng utangin.
loan. Pwedeng utangin yung perang pangpasok doon sa RRSP. Babayaran mo lang yun over a certain number of years. May mga usually 5 years or 2 years. Depende ka. But it's okay. It's better to obtain a loan and pay off your RRSP than paying taxes to the CRA. Pag nabayad mo na sa CRA yung taxes mo, wala na. Well,
Wala nang
babalik
balik.
tayo. Wala nang balik. Lalo yung RRSP mo, matapos mong bayaran yung loan, pwede mo nang withdraw. You can use it.
Sir, tanong ko sa'yo, per 100 RRSP, magkano ang balik sa'yo noon?
May 15% depende sa tax bracket mo,
Okay.
but the lowest bracket is 15%. Pero kung nasa second, third bracket ka, 30%, 25% ang balik sa'yo. But still, you have the money at your disposal kaysa mabayad sa CRA.
So
meaning, kung kumuha ka ng $1,000, tapos ay nasa 25% bracket ako, balik agad sa akin 250.
250. Plus, yung refund mo, tataas. Kasi bababa yung income mo, right? So, depending on your tax bracket, you still, win-win solution, kumbaga.
Yeah. Sabi mo nga kanina, Sabi mo nga kanina, Sunny, panahon ng pandemic, kaya dapat lahat win-win, hindi lang gobyerno ang win, di ba? Kailangan si Philip bilang small, small business, hindi na yata small, malaki na to. Yun nga pala ang tanong ko, for small businesses, ano ang programa ng gobyerno para naman yung tax credit naman namin, ma-file?
Madaming...
Meron ka ba nakalista dyan? Bigyan mo kami at least 2.
Sandali. So, madaming
Bigla na pressure si Sunny.
Hindi, madami may mga small businesses din akong clients, and right now na-extend yung wage subsidy. So it was extended. Ang tawag na nila ngayon is hardest hit. Let me see. Let me look for the exact term. Basta if your business is hardest hit, you can avail of tax subsidy up to 75%, and then you can also avail of the rent subsidy up to the maximum of 50% of your monthly rent payments.
Okay. All right. Good. So it's good thing na may nakuha kami information sa'yo, but for sure this is not the first time. You can join us because our second guest, actually our special guest, ay joining us after the break. All right? So in the meantime, thank you very much, Sunny. Stay ka, kasali ka sa aming sa programa. You will be co-hosting with us.
Thank you.
Alam ko marami kang katanungan dyan. And in the meantime, we'll be pausing for a break. When we come back, we're going to bring in MP Rechie Valdez of Streetsville or Mississauga-Streetsville riding. Marami naman tayo makukuha ang information sa kanya. So pinag-usapan na natin kung ano naman yung mga makukuha sa taxes, support ng government. This time we're going to talk about, of course, yung federal updates naman tayo. So we'll be right back.
Hey, it's me, Gia Rogers, ambassador of Mitsify, and today I'm going to show you the forms and functions of our 2021 collection bags. Come check it out.
I love how versatile it is. As someone who goes to university, I think it's great. I really like how it can turn into a backpack, and it's very big on the inside. My favorite part might be these holders down here for wallet, credit card. That's really helpful.
The collection also comes with 2 interchangeable straps, the classic strap and the indigenous.
I love the options for the pockets. I can put my phone in here, and I have spots for my pens. This water bottle holder is really cool.
And as you can see, you can also change the shape of the bag.
Ang programang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Action Honda, where car ownership is made easy. Located at 4334 Kingston Road, Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Come to Action Honda. Whether bibili ka o hindi, it's always a pleasure to talk sa kababayan. Mabuhay!
Great car deals in action. Your Filipino friends ready at your service. Test drive at Action Honda today.
Good news for Tagalog-speaking job hunters with good English. Ideal Talents Staffing Solutions is in need of general labor, assembly and packing, shipper, receiver, forklift operator, office plant cleaners, and warehouse cleaners. The said jobs is available in the following areas: Milton, Mississauga, Brampton, Bolton, Barrie, Vaughan, and Scarborough. Get paid weekly. No resume required, no experience required, and it will be just a quick telephone interview. Interested applicants may visit the website idealtalents.ca or call 647-467-5356 or 647-460-5508. Ideal Talents Staffing Solutions. Apply today. Work tomorrow.
Sure. I think the advice is really simple. I've talked to so many talented individuals. You know who you all are out there. You know what's in your heart. No one is going to tell you otherwise. So it's really simple. If this is in your heart to be able to contribute back and really make a difference, go for it. It's actually that simple. If you put yourself out there, in my case, you're looking at a mom of 2, creative entrepreneur, community builder. If I can put my name on a ballot and make a difference, if it's in your heart, you can do the exact same thing.
Wow. Very
amazing.
good.
So, Philip, you hear that?
Yes.
Okay.
And my last question to you today, and again, thank you so much for coming in. And it's nice to see you even on virtually, but are you ready to work in Ottawa?
Oh, heck yeah.
There you go.
I was born for this. No, I mean, in all seriousness.
I like that.
No, I mean, this is the spirit
But
that
that's
we
the
want.
reality. We're just preparing you for something big that
Yeah.
might happen on September 20th. You don't know, right? So
Yeah.
you have to work for it
So
now.
you ready?
I'm ready. Absolutely.
There you go. And say hi to
That's
Justin for us, right?
I will.
Well, we know Justin, right? So
Okay, so let me just okay, there you go.
There you
So
go.
so folks, let's welcome everyone. MP Rechie Valdez of Mississauga-Streetsville. Welcome to the show. And good
Hello.
to see you.
Good to
There
see
you go. You see?
you know what? I was like, wait, that voice sounds familiar.
That's why we played it, because that's where history has begun, right? It began there. We're talking about the plans, your dream, and I like when you said, "Yeah, I was born for it." So now it happened. Anyway, so first of all, greet your friends and your constituents in the riding of Mississauga-Streetsville. Go ahead.
For sure. Thank you so much, Vaughn and Philip, for having me again. I had a little flashback with your little video there, and I totally forgot I said all those things, right? Thank you for taking the time to speak with me and reconnect with me again. I've been able to have the privilege of bumping into you a few times, even just like over the past few months. And I do appreciate and thank you for those times to connect. Shout out to Mississauga-Streetsville, of course, my special writing, and of course, all your wonderful viewers and those who always continue to tune in consistently to listen to what's going on. So thank you for everybody, and belated Happy New Year. I know it's still kind of January, so I can say that.
Happy New Year. But in Filipino, though. Say it in Filipino.
I know I'm gonna try. So Manigong Bagong Taon.
That's really good. So anyway, Rechie, we're very happy to see you once again, and this time at least, it happened. You made history, and now you're working, and the Filipino community, and you're riding in the Mississauga Streetsville. Are very proud of you. So you're here today to because we're going to ask you a couple of updates from the federal level. First, let's talk about let's get into business now. So the people wants to know what is the ongoing government's response to COVID-19. I know the battle is not over, and it's getting worse, and now most of the provinces are on lockdown again. So please go ahead.
Sure. I think the first thing I want to do is really thank everyone for doing their part. It is very important for me to really recognize those who, went out there, got their vaccines and boosters, and that's really the main way that we're going to remain safe. So remember, for those of you, it's not too late to get your vaccines and boosters. It's definitely available everywhere. So you can, look online and see where you can schedule your next vaccine or booster. So to your point, our government is doing a tremendous amount of effort. Right when we got into Parliament, the first thing we were doing was making sure to look to support Canadians in the event something were to happen. And here we are again. So our government is temporarily expanding eligibility, for those key support programs to ensure that Canadians are protected. And, I jumped on and I heard Sonny mentioning some of them already. So thank you, Sonny. And so, we're really trying to be there for workers and businesses so that they can get the help that they need to sustain them through all the new and necessary public restrictions. So the new regulations that I mentioned we enacted by Bill C2 will expand the local lockdown benefit and program and expand the Canada Worker Lockdown Benefit. And that will really ensure that, in areas where we have like new capacity restrictions, workers and businesses are covered by our federal support measures. And I just want to give a shout out to our government because, we've been working really hard. It's been a few years now. And so, our government really assisted in procuring enough vaccines and boosters for everyone. And what I'm saying is we're there for you, and we managed to procure enough for all. And just, for the month of January, imagine we're procuring 140 million rapid tests to assist and really help because this is very much in demand. So I really just want to mention those at a very high level. And I just want to kind of come in and to support Sonny's comments around those federal assistance programs. So the two new ones that Sonny was mentioning are tremendously important. There's two of them. The first one is us launching the Tourism and Hospitality Recovery Program, really providing support through wage and rent subsidies. And then the hardest hit business recovery program, and that's really supporting wage and rent subsidies for those who have experienced the hardest losses.
Yeah. Okay. So, Philip, please go ahead with your question.
No, it's a question. Is just thank you again for guesting us for the second time. The first time, we're like hoping and we're say that hopefully that you will get into this parliament office in Ottawa. Now we're talking to and we're addressing you as your honor MP Rechie Valdez. So we're so grateful, we're so honored that you're the first one here in our show, and then you're the winner. And not even 4 months ago, you just nobody knows who's Rechie Valdez, but now everybody in the community, from the ambassador of the Philippines to the consul general, are like looking forward to meet Rechie Valdez. So what are the changes in your personal life that you're still coping and adjusting for that?
You know what? I'm like, that's a wonderful question, Philip. So how have I adjusted? So being that I kind of gave you a bit of a background. So for those that don't know me too well, I did corporate banking for 15 years and then became a small business entrepreneur. And so my life, when you are a small business entrepreneur, anyone that's listening, that's running a business knows this. You pretty much do everything. You run your show, you create your marketing strategy, you're there for your customers, you adjust your products, you pivot during COVID. And I would have to say that between being a mom of two, going through all the different experience of corporate banking, and for sure, just running my own business, it really prepared me for now. And so I'm going to go back to what I said before, which is that, if you're committed and you're passionate about community and giving back, and, you have skills that, will help you continue to have that perseverance, passion, working hard, anyone can seek a role in government. We have different levels of government, So then to answer your question, I've really, it hasn't been much of a change in terms of the level of effort or passion or commitment. It's different in terms of the traveling or, learning new things about government and bills and things like that. The learning is new, but absolutely the skills and the things that I've been doing before are very similar to what I'm doing now.
All right, Sonny. Any questions, Sonny?
I don't have any question, but I just want to show appreciation to the government for the program that they're doing to help those affected by COVID. I know it's a big dent on the budget of the federal government, responding to the COVID situation, and we appreciate it. And I want to state that in 2021, there was an increase of tax filers. I thought there will be lesser tax filers, but it increased because everyone wants to avail of the benefits. And we want to thank you, the government.
I appreciate that. You're for sure. Is it a dent on our budget? Yes. But you know what? It's an investment. You have to understand that, when you go through something like an unprecedented pandemic, it's really being there and having the backs of Canadians. That's the most important thing, is supporting you and supporting all Canadians, because we understand that, if we continue to do that, we'll continue to stay afloat, keep our economy going. And honestly, it's all about giving hope to those that are out there. We want to get through this together. And so we have to work together to do that.
Sounds great. Okay. Question for me, Rechie. I know we're talking about support for the government, for the for the people, small businesses, etc. But people are asking about our economy. I know we are on deficit right now. So are you guys talking about inside how are you going to recover this deficit once this pandemic is over? Just curious.
Yeah, I think that's a really good question. And one of the ways that I can answer that is really, yes, that from the outside, everybody's looking at it and saying, oh my goodness, like there's a lot of spending. As I mentioned, it's an investment back into our economy, because if we invest in you to tide you through these challenging times, we're going to get back into it. As you can see, like, yes, we're in a lockdown, but our businesses, we've gone through this before, and you can see because we're more experienced, we're actually more able to pivot quicker. And then the main thing I really want to say here is the good news is, from the beginning, we have surpassed our target of 1 million jobs. And that's really 106% of the jobs recovered since the beginning of the pandemic. And job recovery is significant, because it means that if you had lost your job pre-pandemic, but now we're ahead of our target and above that, it means that Canadians are working and Canadians are contributing to the economy and getting out there and working again. So I just want to mention that we have recovered 106% of our jobs, which is huge.
Sounds really good. Philip, follow-up question?
Yeah. My follow-up question: is there any, or what committee are you working on right now in the federal government? Are you part of any committees in there?
Yes. So I'm so happy because the two that I have the privilege of participating in are really wonderful. So the first one is called the Standing Committee of Agriculture and Agri-Food. And so what we do in this committee is, we study the bills and government activities and where we spend money, or address any issues related to Canada's agriculture and agri-food. So being a small business entrepreneur, I put I really wanted to be a part of this one because I knew how important our Canadian local agriculture businesses are and how they provide and supply food to all of us. So this one I'm really, really excited about. And then the second one is the Standing Committee on Veteran Affairs. So really, we take a look at all the issues, mandates, management of our Department of Veteran Affairs. And within Mississauga-Streetsville, we have Legion Branch 139. And so for me, I'm excited because I get to vocalize the things that, my local region and legions across Canada are telling us that they need, and then being able to influence the decisions there, specifically on that committee. I do have a soft spot for seniors and veterans. So again, I'm really happy to be a part of these two committees.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. At least you're really
I'm hoping you'll be part of. Yeah, I'm hoping you'll be part of the sports committee as well. I'm waiting to hear that.
That's a good point. Because you are very sports-minded, right? You know that you're very active with basketball, so maybe in the future you can handle that too, including the Olympics. Olympics committee.
We hope to see you in May for my tournament. So May long weekend. Yeah, you will be there for sure. You'll be there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So another question for you, Rechie. Do we have any update on travel restrictions?
Yeah, so just around travel, I think I can't emphasize this enough. We're really putting Canadians first. We also see new challenges during that pandemic, and we do have to react and act to a virus that nobody's really ever dealt with before. What I'm going to do though is I want to send you the link, because this particular link is really important to stay up to date, and things are constantly changing. So I'm going to send it to you so that you can provide it to your viewers. But if anyone ever has any question about travel restrictions as of that moment in time, they just visit this website and they can always see the latest and greatest there.
Yes, it's really important that I asked you that, because last month I went to the US, and you know what? This PCR test is costly. It's not a joke. In Virginia or Washington, D.C. area, $195 if it's expedited. Wow. You want to wait for result for an hour. So the PCR test, if you are traveling 4 or 5, imagine that's almost $1,000. And we're talking about the US here. U.S. currency. So if you can hold your travel and at the same time help the government curb this pandemic, that would be great. I'm just sharing because it's costly. It really costs you. But when you go to the US, you just need the antigen test. You can go to Shoppers Drug Mart for $40 or $50. You're okay. But going back in Canada, trust me, it's tough. All right. So anyway, guys, any more questions for Rechie? Look at their head. Watch it like this. Rechie, maybe you have questions for us. Let's do it the other way around.
Well, I do want to I just want to say something because this community, like my Filipino community across Canada, is very special to me. So I just want to share that I'm super excited to also be the vice president of the Filipino Parliamentary Friendship Group. This is huge because in terms of what we do within our friendship group, we will have some cool, exciting things on the Hill come month of June for Filipino Heritage Month. I cannot wait to raise our Filipino flag. Yes.
Yes. We'll be there. We'll be there to support you.
One there.
That is a huge moment. Like I've been looking forward to that. Like first, every day that goes by, that's the number one thing I'm looking forward to. So, I mean, I'll give you guys updates, as we get closer to that date. And I do have some things up my sleeve, so I'll make sure to give you guys an update soon.
So we're very
so when can we? Hopefully, we can visit you in your office over there soon. Once this pandemic is over.
For sure, you guys are all welcome.
Free halo. Just kidding. We'll bring you halo.
Okay.
Let us know, and we will be there by the bus load. Okay.
For sure.
Have
you met our Filipino ambassador there in Ottawa?
Absolutely. I had the pleasure of meeting him and his beautiful wife and team.
Yes.
So I was so graciously met by them. So I truly appreciated that interaction. It was humbling, very humbling.
He's from my hometown in Quezon.
Oh, wow.
My hometown too.
Woo! What's going on here? All from Quezon province here.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm from Bicol. So anyway, Rechie, it's been a pleasure having you this morning. At least we get some updates from the federal level. From time to time, we'll be in touch with you. So it's always happy to see you around. At least now you're busy working with your writing, the community, and of course, for Canada. And so we wish you good luck. Now, your parting words and message to the community, especially your writing. Go ahead.
For sure. I just want to say thank you. We're going to get through this together. This is not the first time we've gone through it. Just make sure, let's do our part of staying safe. If you can get out there to get your vaccine and booster, make sure you do that. And that's the number one way we're going to get past this. Faster, sooner, better. And so we'll get through this together. Thank you so much for your time, Vaughn, Philip, and it's nice meeting you, Sonny.
Great.
Yeah. Looking forward meeting you in all these upcoming summer events. I hope we all go through this with this pandemic, and because we got so many things lined up already, but finger crossed. Hopefully this pandemic is over by then.
This is not our.
You'll be surprised with left and right invitation, Rechie. Trust me. Once this thing normalized, you're gonna be there all the time.
We're probably seeing you more often than that, So
actually, this is our first. Actually, this is not our first time to meet Rechie. I met you in an awkward situation at Patricia Camp. You are there on the corner being made up before you appear on Pinoy Radio, and we're curious, who is that woman being made up? And I didn't realize that you are Rechie Valdez, and I missed the opportunity to have a photograph with you.
Don't worry, Rechie, you'll have it next time.
That's right.
Right on the stage.
Can we take a picture? I will stay put.
Sure.
I already did.
Oh, you did? Amazing. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
All right, that's good. Okay, so Rechie, thank you very much, and Happy New Year to you and your family. And it's good to see you again. All right.
Congratulations again. Yeah.
Stay safe. Bye. Okay, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Rechie Valdez of Mississauga-Streetsville. And of course, we're not done with Sonny.
Oh, not yet ba?
Masaya lang kausap siya. Masaya lang. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
And actually, we're happy to see
very
Richie.
friendly.
That's why I played the clip. Nakita niyo naman yung clip ng play natin. She was even surprised because hindi niya na-expect yun. Kaya importante yung naka-tape minsan yung interview because a lot of things could happen in the future. At least meron tayong reference and no, nangangarap pa lang. But you can see the spirit. You can see the spirit that she's gonna make it. And when she said, "Oh heck yeah, I was born for it." And look at her now. She's in parliament. So maybe next time, Philip and Sonny, you can do the same. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was born for that. Dapat ganon. Positive. Hindi yung urong sulong or laging sigurista. Kailangan yung tawag ng panahon yan eh. Pag tinawag ka ng panahon na magsilbi, panindigan mo na. Kaya
actually,
tinatawag na, alam na this.
no, actually, ilan ba yung ating in-interview? 5 sila, di ba? 5 candidates. Apat?
Yes, we have Mr. Ong from Manitoba. Si Miss Brimler sa Vancouver. And then yung sa Oxford, Ontario is it's also a lawyer. I forget the last name.
Kasi they all like well qualified candidates, pero sabi nga natin maka-isa dalawa tayo dito sa ating in-interview na ito. We're very happy. So
yes.
At least
kasi sayang naman ng time ni Philip kung lahat talo.
So at least and hopefully those 3 will be getting their chance again next time. Yeah,
for sure. Si malay natin si Sonny will be next, right?
Sabi ko nga si Von muna eh.
Hindi, alam mo, marami kaming plano ni Philip for summer. Actually, kasali ka dyan, Sonny. Just to let you know, guys, the Fiesta Extravaganza will be celebrating in 4 major cities this year. As we expand, alam naman ng lahat, nag-start tayo sa City of Vaughan. Magkakaroon na tayo ng Toronto Fiesta Extravaganza. We have Niagara Falls Fiesta Extravaganza and Montreal as well. And eto pa, baka matuloy yung Vancouver. So, magiging 5. So, in the meantime, let's focus muna sa community building kasi importante yung Filipino kasi nagkakaisa. Sabi ko nga, the reason why we're doing festivals across Canada, if possible, kasi hindi siya divisive eh. Yung politics, very divisive. Pag nalaman nandun ka sa kabila, hindi join yung isa. Pero yung festival can unite, di ba? Dalhin mo lang ang TFC dyan, yung mga artista ng TFC or even GMA, ang tao pupunta and they will celebrate the culture, the food, the music. And now, may bago tayo, yung kasali na sa festival natin, yung 50-50 bingo. Isasali na yan sa programming for 2 days natin kasi nakita natin na masaya pala yung bingo. And at the same time, it's a fundraising kasi officially registered na po as non-profit ang MCBN Foundation Canada. So nakita niyo naman ngayon, ang Bohol, we're doing some relief operation there. So it's masaya lang kasi na nakakatulong din tayo, no? Hindi lang tayo
of course.
hindi lang yung puro, I don't know if the word pakyut is tama, but hindi lang yung puro pakyut. Hindi lang yung puro alam mo naman ang community natin eh. Dapat action. Ipakita mo na may action ka, may resulta ka. Before you comment or criticize, ask yourself, nakatulong ka ba?
Ano bang naitulong ko na?
Kasi kung hindi, huwag ka na muna makigulo at hindi ka
huwag ka na muna mag-comment.
And it's also a good feeling to be able to share your blessings. As I said earlier,
diba,
we're better off here in Canada than our counterparts in the Philippines. So, yeah, share our blessings, no?
Yes.
In small ways, no problem.
Nakita ni Sunny yun eh. Nag-bingo kami online via Zoom. We use a state-of-the-art digital bingo software. And nakita ni Sunny how effective ito, no? Sabi ko nga, Sunny, pwede pala ito gawin na libangan ngayong lockdown na naman.
Special we're home, no? So
Yes. Kasi makita mo buong pamilya naglalagay ng mga yung iba
nagtatantos.
naglalagay ng mga raisin na ang nilalagay nila. Kasi yung iba they're running out of coins na panlagay eh. Kasi may option, pwede mong digital, pwedeng i-print mo na lang. Digital, yung mga magagaling natin sa sa computer, they can do it online. I-click mo lang eh. Tapos pag sumigaw ka ng bingo, ibibigay mo lang yung card number mo and then they will verify.
Verify
yung numbers mo. Kung
electronic din ang
madali.
checking. So maganda.
Kaya it was an amazing experience, an amazing job with Team Bohol, with Hector and Maki. Kasamaan din natin yan sa Extravaganza.
Nice.
So it's always good to see these guys working together for a common cause or good. And nakita naman ninyo yung ating tinatawag na foot on the ground, si Joey Abernilla and his team is already working in Bohol right now. And also, Sonny, on behalf of the Filipino-Canadian Association, Vaughn, thank you very much. So we just received a check yesterday amounting to $1,110.
Yes. I was
na-transmit na po ito sa MCBN Foundation. At
Nagpadala na rin ako, sir, Nagpadala na rin ako sa iyo.
Yes. And also, thank you very much din sa Ascenso Remit. Nagpadala na rin sila ng kanilang suporta. Pero yung mga gusto pang tumulong, hindi naman po namin pinagbabawal yan. So,
padala lang po nyo.
Ayan po ang information ng Bangon Bohol. You can just e-transfer to bangonbohol2021@gmail.com. Makikita nyo po ang development doon na ginagawa ngayon. And it's really, makikita nyo ang devastation. Maswerte tayo na nasa Canada. At least dito, snow lang ang kalaban natin. Doon, mawawala ang bubungan mo. Trust me. Gutom pa.
Nakita ko yung picture na pinadala ni Joey.
And then the rebuilding process, that is not short. Alam mo kasi may continuity yan eh. Kaya kahit yung hindi lang pagkain yung focus natin, ibinibigay na rin natin pati yung mga galvanized roofing, yung seam,
yung mga yero.
Nilipat yun, yung mga yero na yun. And to date, I think nakapagbigay na tayo ng 1,500 pieces.
Wow.
Ganun kadami po.
Yeah. I can see the activities of Joey sa Facebook. Nakapost doon, di ba?
Yes.
Na doon.
Oo. Kaya ini-encourage natin na sige lang po, tulong lang po kayo yung gusto and
share your blessings, sabi nga.
Oo. Walang pilitan to. Kaya ginawa na lang namin yung yung bingo, 50-50 bingo. Ang ibig sabihin nun, may chance pa rin kayo manalo ng pera. And at the same time, 50% of the yung na-raise na pera goes to the project, which is good. Nanalo ka na, nakatulong ka pa, nag-enjoy pa tayo.
Sumaya ka pa, no?
Masaya. So anyway, Sonny, oras na ng pasasalamat. Kung may nakalimutan pa kami sa mga tinanong sa iyo kanina about taxes, please go ahead, remind them. I'm gonna flash your number here, so in case you need the services of Sonny, ayan po, it's running at the bottom. Please go ahead, Sonny.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much, Vaughn and Philip again. Hindi ko na sabi kanina, the Association of Filipino-Canadian Accountants is giving pre-tax preparation services sa mga low-income taxpayers, students, seniors, mga immigrants na bagong dating, na wala pa masyadong income. We give pre-tax preparation services. This is an ongoing activity for the association. It's also our way of giving back and helping the community. So if you want to avail of the free tax preparation services, you may contact me or the Association of Filipino-Canadian Accountants. Meron kaming website, and also I have my phone number there and email address para we could assist you in filing your income tax.
Yeah.
Sa mga low-income taxpayers lang po ito.
So, hindi kasali si Philip, gano'n?
Ay, hindi pwede si Philip.
Tayong dalawa doon, Bon. Qualified tayo doon.
Yeah,
qualified kami kasi na-pandemic din kami dapat low income, so libre din, dapat.
Low income kami.
We will make Patricia Camp Center our command center kung hindi pa pwede ang face-to-face tax preparation. But kung pwede na, may mga tax clinics kami na pinupuntahan every week.
Sonny, I think you're doing it in the Filipino Center too, right?
Yes. We are doing that.
I know it's one. It's listed in one of our programs. Is yung AFCA income tax now. Thank you so much for doing that.
Alam mo, napakalaking bagay niyan na yung mga low income na tutulungan kasi it doesn't mean low income kayo, mahihiya kayo mag-file.
Well, but Sonny, specified mo yung low income. Is it 25, 30,000?
May
low income.
May mga certain bracket na pinapublish ang CRA. We work with the CRA within this program, the Community Income Tax Voluntary Preparation Clinic. So, taon-taon nagbabago. If I'm not mistaken, it's 25,000 and below for individual and 40,000 for couple.
Business.
Pero the threshold changes every year, and I'm not 100% about the amount now.
So kailan nalabas nito?
Ang income tax filing will start February 22nd.
So about that time, siguro.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
That's good information. So thank you very much, Sonny, for okay, may isa pa ako nakalimutan. Si Sonny is the incoming president of AFCA.
Kailan bang yung
like to invite them?
Kailan ang big day mo?
So actually, it started already January 1st, but the induction will be held on February 12th virtually.
Okay.
We canceled the in-person induction because of COVID.
Okay.
And we are honored to have Von as the MC. It will
choice tayo din.
It will be virtual.
We have to help, and at the same time, it's a pleasure to be your host for the oath taking with the ambassador.
With the ambassador and
Filipino Canadian accountants.
And also Consul General Castro will be inducted as honorary member because Consul Castro is also a CPA. So honorary member siya, he will be inducted as well. So dalawa ang ating bigating nandun sa induction.
I have another question, Sonny. Yung mga accountant na I'm not sure kung lahat automatic member nyo, paano ba sumali sa organization nyo?
Yeah, you can apply for membership. Meron kaming application form available from the website, apcatoronto.ca, or you may contact me or any of our officers. Gusto ko lang i-announce na we have a special project with the Consul General if we still have time. So, this is a big help to new CPAs, Filipino CPAs coming from the Philippines and wanting to become a CPA in Canada. So we are working now with the Consul General to gain more exemptions sa mga subjects na kukunin for new Filipino CPAs. So nakikipagtulungan kami sa Congen, and because we observe the Philippines has lesser exemptions than accountants coming from India, Pakistan, and Hong Kong. So we are negotiating for same level of exemptions para mas mabilis makakuha ng CPA designation sa Canada ang mga bagong Filipino CPAs na dumating dito.
Dapat naman dapat equal yan, di ba? Canada is a country of equality. Yun laging sinasabi nila. So hindi pwedeng may kinikilingan, di ba? Pilipinas yan.
Saka, as we observe, parang hindi naman nagbubuhat ng bangko na magagaling ang Filipino CPAs.
Isipin mo yan, baka mahirap lang magsalita kasi na alam mo na, pagdating sa accounting may involved money. The magic happens sometimes. So ayoko mag-comment dyan, but good luck. And Sonny, thank you very much for sharing your knowledge, at least sa ating mga kababayan ngayong araw ng linggo. And looking forward to bring you in again kung okay pa sa'yo.
Anytime. Just let me know.
Okay. And syempre yung pinag-usapan natin, alam na, di ba? So, kailangan ka nang i-train para sa pagbabalik ng mga programa doon sa Pinoy Radio at sa MCBN TV. And may mga new programs tayong bubuksan. All right, Sonny, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, there you go. So, folks, Sonny Martinez, CPA, CGA, President Term 2022-23, Association of Filipino-Canadian Association of VON. Partner, magpapaalam na tayo and oras na naman, but it was a meaningful discussion with our two guests this morning, Sonny Martinez and MP Rechie Valdez.
Rechie Valdez.
All right. So, go ahead, partner.
Yeah, maraming salamat po ulit sa inyong pagsama sa amin for the last hour and hoping na matapos na itong pandemic na ito para magkita-kita na tayo sa ating mga upcoming events. So, ingat lang po tayo and yes, keep safe everybody. Happy Sunday!
All right. So, sa ngalan po ng Tapatan, maraming salamat. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, si Von Canton. We're gonna see you back next Sunday for another episode of the program Tapatan here on Pinoy Radio and MCBN. Bye, everyone.